Okay guys, it's time to add some music videos to our modded Arcade1up. Are you ready? Let's do this.
What's up guys, welcome to Arizona's Arcade Heroes. Thank you so much for watching. So you've been modding your Arcade1up machine, and if you've seen some of my tutorials, go back and watch them if you haven't. I'll show you how to modify, how to add the Raspberry Pi and do all that good stuff. It's not that difficult, but I also upgraded the sound system on mine. If some of you have seen my videos, you know that. It's extremely loud, and I had the idea of making this thing a jukebox, but I ran into a hiccup when I found out you couldn't just add the songs into one of the folders because they're set up for ROMs. It's an emulator or emulation station. So I had an even better idea. Let's add some music videos. Now, music videos, you say, why would we do that? Well, this thing is in my living room and I have parties all the time. We have friends over, we have get-togethers, and when you play the music videos through there, it is awesome. You can literally go to YouTube and grab any music videos you want and add them onto your machine. And if you've got the sound upgraded, it's loud. It sounds like a jukebox, so it's a lot of fun. And I figured out a way to do this very easily, so I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. So here we go. All right guys, so the way that I found to do this to not take up a lot of memory is to use your PSP emulator. So the first thing is we're gonna go to YouTube and we're gonna search out a video, and what better video to use than the first music video ever made? So let's go with Video Killed the Radio Star. Not one of my favorite songs, but we're gonna use it for the video. And what I use to actually record these is, it's a program called Bandicam. So once your video's up, let me close out of this. You're gonna pause it right at the beginning, and then this program Bandicam is really good because it's free and it puts a very small watermark on the top, which you hardly notice, but free program. So we're gonna select our area that we're gonna record. So I'm gonna highlight the music video portion of the screen right here, and we're gonna make that our recording. And then we are going to record the video. So let's go ahead and record the video, and then I will show you how to add it to your Arcade1up. So here we go. All right guys, so now that we have our video recorded, we're gonna go over here and go to Output folder. We're going to grab our video from Bandicam and place that on the desktop. Now, most importantly, what you have to do is name this something specific. So we're gonna name our video Video Killed the Radio Star. Very simple. And then what you have to do next is, after you've named your video, you're gonna go to Google so you can get a logo for your wheel. So we're gonna type in the Buggles, that's the name of the band. And most importantly, you have to type PNG. These are the photos that have no background. And you'll know it's the right one if it has the black checkers behind it. So you'll see once this loads up here, there's the one we want. So we're gonna download that image of the Buggles who sings that song. We're gonna save that to our desktop. Then we're gonna take that logo and we're gonna name it the exact same thing. If you don't name it the exact same thing, it will not match up on the Arcade1up. So make sure it's exactly the same. Now, this is the cool part here, is I found this website called CD Romance, where they have tons of PSP and PlayStation ROMs. And we're gonna go to the section over here on the right called PSP Minis. Reason being is these things are only like 10 megabytes per game. So you're adding very little memory onto your video to allow it to be read by the Arcade1up. It doesn't really matter which one you pick, but in the heart of being retro here, I'm gonna go with Top Gun. So physically, yes, when you push the button on this video, it will play Top Gun, but we're gonna use it to play our videos instead. So we're gonna download Top Gun. It's 10 megabytes, so it only took a couple seconds to download. And then we're gonna go ahead and open that up, and we're going to unzip it. So we're gonna show it in the folder. Don't mind my superhero pictures. And then we're going to grab that Top Gun image. You don't need to get the realplayers.url, just the Top Gun file, and we're gonna save that to our desktop. Now we're gonna go back to our desktop and we should have a game there, and there's our game. So we're gonna put that right here, and then we're gonna name that the exact same thing, Video Killed the Radio Star. So now all three match up. So now we're gonna connect to our Arcade1up. And if you haven't done this yet, make sure you connect it to your wireless network, because you just go to your network, type in / Retropie, and then that's gonna connect right to your machine. So we're gonna go to ROMs, we're gonna go down to PSP, and then we're gonna see all of our PSP ROMs in here. So we're gonna grab our ROM first. You can see that's the game, and we're gonna put that right in where the ROMs go. And that should just take a couple seconds to load, because again, it's just 10 megabytes. So there's our Top Gun game loading up. We'll play the waiting game for a minute here. Now, you can fit a ton of stuff on these cards, guys, if you have a big memory card. So I always recommend a 256 gigabyte so you can add all this extra stuff. Now the wheel, that's where you're gonna put your logo. So that's what's gonna show up as you're selecting your video. So we've got our Buggles logo there with the same name in the wheel. And then under Snap, that's where you're gonna put the actual music video. So now we've loaded the game, the video, and the logo. So we have all three in there. So we're gonna go over to the Arcade1up machine, and I'm gonna show you how to make sure that that shows up on your screen. So let's go do that. Here we go. All right, guys, so in order to make this work, you're gonna need to connect your keyboard to the Raspberry Pi, and you're gonna need to go to attract mode. This will not work in Emulation Station. So in attract mode, you're gonna hit tab on the keyboard and go to emulators. Then you're gonna scroll down. There's a lot of emulators on here. So we're gonna go to Sony PSP, which is down at the bottom. So we'll scroll down to that. There it is. We're gonna hit enter. Then we're gonna go down to generate collection ROM list, hit enter, go up to yes, hit enter. That's gonna update stuff that we just added. Then we're gonna hit escape, and we're gonna go to our PSP emulator. And then you're gonna see I already have a lot of music videos in here, but we're gonna scroll up and make sure we have the Buggles here, and there it is. So there's our music video, and it shouldn't have been paused like that, guys. It's just for the purposes of the tutorial. You can get a lot cleaner recording when you do that, but there's our music video. So it'll play all the way through the video. Now, as I mentioned, if you hit enter on this video, it will go in and play Top Gun. All the music videos that I have a mini attached to it, a mini game, so you can hit enter and play the game, which is kind of a cool little thing. But if you just scroll through the wheel on here, you'll be able to watch your music videos. And guys, I highly recommend upgrading your sound system with the subwoofer and the higher end speakers behind the marquee, because this thing cranks. It's loud. And you know, I'm an old school guy. I was born in the late 70s, so I have a lot of the classic music videos, but of course you can add any music video you want. So if you want to add new stuff, rap, rock, whatever you want to add on there, you can build your collection of music videos. And guys, it's very cool. I promise you, when you have friends over and you guys are hanging out and you put these videos on, they're gonna love it. So thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to leave any comments if you have any questions, or if you feel like I missed something you want to ask, let me know. And please like and subscribe to the channel. It is very much appreciated. But this is Arizona Arcade Heroes. Enjoy your music videos on your Arcade1up. I'm out of here. Thanks, guys. Tune in next time. Bye-bye.